There is a bunch of upcoming sci-fi and fantasy shows this year. From streaming to network, these shows have created a lot of anticipation before their release. Whether it's an entry in the Star Wars universe or an adaptation of a famous book, the fans are waiting for these shows to release as soon as possible. To narrow it down, CineflicksNews has a list of these most anticipated sci-fi and fantasy shows, which are scheduled to drop in 2022. So grab a snack, relax your mind, and enjoy this video. At number 15, we got Resident Evil. Based on a famous horror game franchise, the series follows Jade Wesker, who fights for survival in a world overrun by infected creatures. While being haunted by her past, it stars Ella Balinska, Lance Reddick, and Adeline Rudolph in a primary cast. The show is scheduled to be released on July 14, 2022 on Netflix.
The old Umbrella made mistakes. The things we're working on today, they're gonna change the world.
At number 14, we got Paper Girls. This upcoming sci-fi show is adapted from a comic book series of the same name. It revolves around 4 girls who are unwittingly caught in a conflict between warring factions of time travelers while delivering the newspapers. The cast includes Sofia Rosinski, Cameron Jones, and Ali Wong in the lead roles. The show will debut on Amazon Prime on July 29, 2022.
This isn't real. This isn't real. This is real.
At number 13, we got Gotham Knights. This superhero series is set after Bruce Wayne's death and revolves around his rebellious adopted son, who forges an unlikely alliance with the children of Batman's enemies. Together they face a common threat while struggling to maintain their alliance. Based on the members of Batman's family, this series will be dropped at the end of 2022. At number 12, we got The Winchesters. An epic untold love story of John Winchester and Mary Campbell, of how they not only saved their love but also the entire world. It stars Drake Raja, Meg Donnelly, and Nida Khurshid in the lead roles. The series will be released on September 1st, 2022. At number 11, we got Am Groot. Following the famous character of Baby Groot, this show revolves around this mischievous toddler who is growing up and getting into trouble among the stars. Vin Diesel is providing the voice, while Kristen Lepore is helming this project. It will be released worldwide on August 10th, 2022 on Disney+.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot. No!
At number 10, we got Tales of the Jedi. This animated series is another addition to the Star Wars universe, exploring different Jedi characters from the prequel trilogy era. There will be 6 episodes and each will focus on different Jedi. Liam Neeson, Matt Lanter, and Janina Gavankar will provide their voices for their characters. It is set to premiere in late 2022. At number 9, we got Star Wars Lando. Star Wars Lando is one of the most awaited shows in the Star Wars universe. Created by Justin Simon, this brand new event series is about the galaxy's favorite scoundrel, Lando Calrissian, who is returning this year. It is set to be premiere in late 2022 on Disney+. At number 8, we got The Acolyte. This Star Wars series is set to take viewers into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers of the final days of the High Republic era. Leslie Headland is acting as its showrunner and executive producer. This show is going to be set about 100 years before The Phantom Maniac and will focus on the decline of the High Republic, a period of peace and prosperity. Much of its details are still under wrap, but the show is scheduled to be released in December 2022. At number 7, we got Moonhaven. This sci-fi thriller series is set 100 years before in the future. It follows Bella Sway, a wrongly accused woman who is sent to live in Moonhaven, a utopian community built on the moon. After her arrival, Bella is sucked into a conspiracy to seek control of this Moonhaven. Dominic Monaghan has been cast to play the character of detective. Other cast members are Emma McDonald as Bella Sway and Isla Durer as Mayte Was. The first episode will be released on 7th July 2022. You can watch this show on AMC+.
All of us have been raised to believe in this mission with all of our hearts and minds. If we cannot heal the dark heart of Bella Sway.
At number 6, we got Rangers of the New Republic. Rangers of the New Republic is a forthcoming live-action television series. Announced on December 10, 2022, it will be produced by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. Set within the timeline of The Mandalorian, Rangers of the New Republic will delve into who the Rangers are and how they continue to snuff out the remains of the Empire. The cast is yet to be selected as the series is being developed in the writer's room. It is likely to be dropped at the later end of 2022. At number 5, we got Andor. Created by Tony Gilroy, Andor is a spin-off series from the film Rogue One. The series follows thief-turned-rebel spy Cassian Andor. During the first 5 years of the rebellion, Diego Luna is playing the titular character of the Cassian Andor. Stellan Skarsgård, Adria Arjona, and Fiona Shaw have been cast in the supporting roles. The first 12-episode season of Andor is scheduled to premiere on August 31st, 2022, only on Disney+.
Soon enough, these days will end.
People are standing up. That's what a reckoning sounds like.
At number 4, we got The Sandman. Based on the comic book by Neil Gaiman, this horror fantasy series is ready to premiere on Netflix. It follows the Sandman, as known as Dream, embarks on a quest to fix the chaos his captivity has caused. The show has an ensemble cast that includes Tom Sturridge as the Sandman, while Gwendolyn Christie and Boyd Holbrook are appearing in the supporting roles. The series is developed by Gaiman, David Esquire, and Alan Heisenberg. Consisting of 10 episodes, it will be released on Netflix on August 5th, 2022.
He's free. He's out of his cage.
At number 3, we got The Witcher: Blood Origin. This fantasy miniseries is based on the Witcher saga by Andrzej Sapkowski and will serve as a prequel to the Netflix Witcher series, set 1200 years before the events of the television series. Blood Origin will depict the creation of the first Witcher, as well as the events leading to the conjunction of the spheres. It stars Mitchell Yeoh, Sophia Brown, and Loras of Rain in the main roles. It is set to be released in December 2022 on Netflix.
And we gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We gonna let it burn, 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 burn.
At number 2, we got House of the Dragon. Created by George R.R. Martin and Ryan J. Condal, House of the Dragon is a prequel to Game of Thrones. Based on Martin's 2018 novel Fire and Blood, the show is set 200 years before the events of its predecessor. The series chronicles the beginning of the end of House Targaryen, the events leading up to the Targaryen Civil War, known as the Dance of the Dragons. It has an ensemble cast and features Paddy Considine, Emma Darcy, Matt Smith, and Steve alongside Olivia Cook. With a total of 10 episodes, the first episode is scheduled to premiere on August 21st, 2022.
History does not remember blood. It remembers names.
At number 1, we got The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. This upcoming fantasy series is based on J.R.R. Tolkien's work, developed by J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay for the streaming service Amazon Prime Video. The series is set thousands of years before the events of The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. It begins during a time of relative peace and covers all the major events of Middle-earth's Second Age, like the forging of the Rings of Power and the rise of the Dark Lord Sauron. It features Robert Aramayo, Markella Kavanagh, Joseph Mawle, Emma Horwath, and Maxim Baldry in primary roles. Having 8 episodes, the first season is scheduled to premiere on Prime Video on September 2nd, 2022. So which one of these shows are you waiting for most? Share with us in the comments section below. Subscribe to CineflicksNews to stay updated on your favorite shows and movies.